All right. Just so y'all know I wasn't bullshitting. We're out here walking. It's a little reminder again about life. Flip this thing around here. Me and Broody. It's getting ready to hit the road up here. See that stop sign there? Okay. Now think about this for a minute. All right. These dogs are bred to do something. And whatever that is, I guess, is entirely up to you because this here is one of the most diverse breeds of dog that you can get in this world. And I truly believe that. Um, I've spent probably at least, well, I've been married for coming up 12 years, I believe, this year. Kind of separated at the moment, but anyhow, I've had these dogs about that whole time. And they're a really, really good breed. Okay. So, like I was saying, now that stop sign back there, back in the day, these dogs were bred for many different reasons, but mainly for combat or, you know, controlling larger livestock, bulls, bulldogs. Um, well, they had a purpose then, like getting to be the point now these days to where it's hard to find a good purpose unless you go to dog shows or events such as ADBA or UKC or AKC, I guess, depending on what you believe where these dogs originate from. Um, but you go to these many events and they got many different ways you can participate and give them a purpose. So that's kind of where they've came to now. Now take into consideration the way that man has evolved over this time, and things have changed. It's kind of weird sometimes. They'll allow people to get on UKC fights on TV and pay money to accept money to broadcast it on their TV for them. But that's basically gladiator sports on TV that you're paying for. No different than Rome back in the day, or anywhere for that matter. But it's just kind of weird now these days that people are changing so much to where things are okay to completely change yourself, which is kind of odd to me. But whatever floats your boat. So basically, now dogs, they really don't have much of a job. It's more of a hobby. Back in the day, they used to go and probably catch food for people. These dogs are very, very diverse, as I was saying earlier. They can do many things, and if Brutus saw a squirrel run and climb up that tree right now, he would jump up that tree to try to get it. That's a possible tool that you could use, in primitive times as a person, a team, a combo, a hunting companion. Waste ammo on something that he could just easily leap up and grab, save energy. But, like I was saying now, people are basically lazy as shit and don't do nothing. They sit on their devices, which I'm guilty of right now. Here we are talking on one. But as you can see, I'm not really just sitting on my ass. I'm out doing something with my dog. But trying to, stress a few things about how these dogs are persecuted and hunted down. People have, more than a certain number of dogs, then you're some kind of bad person or whatever. Well, I've got 6, as y'all know, and I'm not a bad person. I just like to try to stay busy, keep moving. It's a lesson I learned from my grandfather. Man's really, really impressive. And I'm going to go see him today. I think my mom's going to come by and we're going to go say hi to him and my grandmother, be my mom's mom. So, anyhow, back to the dogs. As time has evolved, now you got, people like me that just go out and walk their dogs. It's really good for me. But, if shit hits the fan, a guy like me ain't supposed to have guns because of some of the shit that I did when I was in my 20s, But, anyhow, these things could make me some food real quick if I had to survive on nothing, which that might be coming up in my future here, because paying the bills is quite expensive by yourself, and I've noticed that my belt has dropped a couple notches just trying to make sure that I got a place to stay and power and all this shit by myself. So might be looking into doing some hunting in the near future. There's no laws that say I can't shoot crossbows. So the reason I can't shoot guns, like I said earlier, is not because of my my choice with the medical marijuana card by any means. That's a misconception. It's not true. Anyhow, if I had to use these dogs as a means to survive, they could help me survive. They'd have a purpose again, but you take a perfectly good thing that's defined by a box and being square built, their conformation standard. If you break it down, it's basically like a little block, like a little square. So you cut the corners off of a square, and what do you get? A fucking stop sign. Okay, so that's my little lesson for the day. You take something that's a perfectly functioning, wonderful, beautiful animal that still will do anything that you ask it to do, and you cut the corners off that and turn it into something just for appearance, or nothing less than basically sitting around all day and being fed and watered. And then you got you a stop sign. And if that don't make any sense, I don't know what does, because you don't want to lose that essence that these dogs have. So you got to maintain it. You can't do that by sitting on the couch, and neither can they. As you can hear, I'm trying to cough up some shit and clear my lungs out a little bit. But what's a good way to do that besides getting out there and working them, huh? Throwing a little bit of cold morning air in there. Cough that shit up. Get off your ass and go walk. Have some fun. Look at that beautiful sun shining down there. Get all my dogs walked today, like I said I was yesterday. I had to get to it because I was really, really tired by the end of running around and taking my mom her car back because old Bess wasn't going to make it down to fucking Metropolis and back again for 5 times. So we ended up using grandma's car, $30 versus 100 in fuel to get back and forth to court and stuff. And then to get me in whatever else not. But by the time we got done doing all that shit yesterday, I was like, man, I'm fucking tired. Cooked up some Waffle House style breakfast for my business partner. He was taking a nap on the couch there for a little bit. He was tired. He always sleeps really easy. But then me and Payson, as I made that video yesterday, was getting ready to go cook some breakfast for them too, for being so helpful. So we whipped up some waffles and some bacon and some eggs. Me and Payson did that while he was resting. Then we hung out, chilled, and I went kicked it last night on the old YouTube for a little bit and talked to some people on Messenger. Sent out a little happy St. Patrick's Day thing to everybody. If I missed you, I'm not really sure why. I just going through clicking stuff, and if you hadn't sent me a message in a while, you're like down on the bottom of the thing, I guess, and I just didn't see you. But I tried to click everybody I could, at least till I got blurry eyeballs from clicking. But anyway, just a couple little life lessons. I've been going through some changes, trying to make them. Can't hide from everything forever, so you gotta come on out here and see what's out there in the world. We'll check in with you here in a little bit. My phone battery ain't dead yet. That's like probably at least a 15-minute walk or 10 around this way here with Broody. And then I got 5 more dogs to go. But I'm going to get them all a walk today. And I'm going to go over to my grandma and grandpa's with my mom, I think, after a bit, do some shopping, get some shit I need for around the house. I'm going to walk these dogs first. Everybody have a good day. I'll try to check in with you with each one of them for a minute or two. But get up, go out there, spring sprung. Get off your ass and go do something. Even if it is a little chilly, you'll still be glad you did by the end of the day, I promise you. Have a good day. And even if you're getting a little bit of a late start to the year like I am here, I really do still believe that 2019 is going to be a great year. So grasp it and go. Get that shit.